What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's Professor Anime and welcome back to another video. In this video, guys, I'm here to bring you my review for Shokugeki No Soma Season 2, Episode 7. Yes, that is right, I am bringing you a review this time around, which is kind of funny because I usually do reactions for Shokugeki No Soma, but due to the recent feedback that I have been getting on my last 2 or 3 reactions of Shokugeki no Soma, I think I'm just gonna start doing reviews for this later half for Shokugeki no Soma Season 2. I mean, on the last 3 live reaction videos that I've had about more dislikes than likes. I have about like 30 to 40 dislikes and maybe like 6 to 10 likes. It's pretty bad, so yeah, we're just gonna try something new. I don't know if you guys want to see reviews or live reactions for Shokugeki no Soma. If this video does well, I'll probably do more reviews for Shokugeki no Soma Season 2, but if you guys want to see, continue seeing the live reactions, then I will definitely do that as well. I really shouldn't let the dislikes get to me, but, what can you do? Anyways, on to the review. So in this episode of Shokugeki no Soma, we see the match between Ryo and Akira Hamada play out in this episode, and I gotta say, again, another amazing episode of Shokugeki no Soma. I really enjoyed this episode. I enjoy all the episodes of Shokugeki no Soma, and just seeing, the chefs go about in the autumn elections, battling, giving it their all in order to win the match. It's really awesome. And then also seeing the creative ways on how exactly the author tries to make each fight personal, but at the same time creative. Because in this fight that we saw, there was like a split scene, like a little scene that was focused maybe like around 5 minutes or so, in which we are seeing like a Yu-Gi-Oh reference. Like, I'm not joking. We see Ryo and Akira playing Yu-Gi-Oh in this episode, but of course it's with Food Wars cards. It was just so creative seeing that go about, as each card that they lay down is a new ingredient to the process on making what they have for that given recipe that they are making for the judges, and it was just really cool to see. Now, the biggest thing that happened in this episode during the autumn elections is that by the time we see Ryo and Akira give the plate to the judges in order for them to try out their dish, we apparently find out that the judges really can't make up their mind, and the votes are actually split. They actually have even votes, and by the conclusion of this episode, we see that both of them are actually passed through the final round of Shokugeki, and that is what is really weird, because, usually in a Shokugeki, we at least have one victor. However, in this episode, we see that both of them actually end up winning, so it was technically a draw, and that's just very odd indeed, because I personally thought that Akira was gonna lose this episode. I really did think that Akira was gonna lose. I thought that Ryo was going to win, because usually on how certain characters are developed throughout given episodes, even if it's only a little bit, by the time that they make an appearance in a Shokugeki, the one who has the most screen time or has been getting the most development throughout the past episodes of Shokugeki usually is the victor, while the other one who doesn't really have that much development is usually the loser. Soma versus Akira and Ryo, which is going to be very interesting, unless they are, of course, doing this differently, and they are, in fact, not going to do a 3-way, but actually just keep the Shokugeki the same. They're going to have, only 2 candidates at a time go head-to-head with one another. So, in the next few episodes, we are probably going to see Soma versus Akira, and honestly, just due to the fact that Soma is the main protagonist, he could end up winning, and then by the final match, I'm expecting, of course, to see Soma versus Ryo, because, I mean, come on, that match is going to be hype. Oh, and also, that is right, when it comes to the conclusion of this episode, we see that at the end, the judges end up announcing to Soma, Ryo, and Akira that they have to make a special dish out of this specific fish that was was actually used in the olden days of Japan for the finals. So in the next few episodes, I guess what we're going to see is mainly the development with Soma, Ryo, and Akira as they prepare for this final Shokugeki that's about to take place, and we're going to see more character development from them and how exactly they go about creating this specific dish. I love these episodes of Shokugeki no Soma, I really do, especially how the author incorporates, you know, these creative moments just to make the Shokugeki more interesting. It's just really awesome to see. However, you know, when it comes to reviews like this one, the reviews are going to be relatively short. They really are, because you know, I'm pretty much just going to say that these two candidates end up going one-on-one with one another, and then one of them ends up winning, and, you know, all they're really doing is creating food, and by the conclusion of the episode, we find out who wins. So, I mean, the reviews are going to be like that, to be honest, if you guys want to keep seeing reviews. However, if you guys want to see my live reactions, definitely, you know, leave your comments and thoughts in the comment section down below. If you do want me, in fact, to keep doing these live reactions, you know, because I guess when it comes to a live reaction, Shokugeki is that type of series that, you know, you just have to do live reactions for, because it's just so wild of a series, you know. When it comes to reviews, on the other hand, they really go by like that when it comes to Shokugeki no Soma. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, and of course, if you like this video, don't forget to drop a like. It always helps out the channel. And if you want to stick up to date to my future content on this channel, definitely hit that red subscribe button below, and you will never miss a video from me. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, guys, if you want me to continue doing reviews or live reactions, and of course, let me know what you thought about this episode. That about does it for this video, guys. I said that twice already. I'm Professor Anime, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.